What's up, duelists? We are back with this series for the KC Cup, playing random decks through the first stage. We have Harpies up next. This deck is not completely optimized, I'll be totally honest with you. I actually don't have the skill for Harpies Hunting Ground, which is typically what we want to play it with, but we make it work. You know how we do. We don't need to go pull through millions and millions of packs and grind to get a skill just to make one video. We're going to get a win either way. Going against Zane. Who doesn't love Zane? And we're going second, so let's see what he does. And we're gonna have to make sure we put Cyber Dragons in the series too, because iconic deck, not really competitively viable, but you know, you have to have some appreciation for these wonderful decks. So Nova comes out and leaves it as a sitting duck, and I think you guys know by now what happens when I get a sitting duck. I got a little excited. I couldn't remember if I didn't read the effect, and I couldn't remember if it was gonna do some type of negate on me. So I Book of Mooned it because we had an extra card in the combo. So we bring out Channeler. Didn't activate the effect, but we do have Elegant Egotist, so bring those two out, and we save the wonderful Harpies Hunting Ground for last. That way we can trigger Slash's effect, bounce the Cyber Dragon, Infinity, and finish the duel. So easy work there, and we will show off the deck quickly here. Now, I've mentioned this with a few other decks within this series, but this isn't optimized completely. I'll say a little bit more about what I would recommend to do that, though. I think it's a lot of the SR cards here. Like, you're going to want 3 Channelers. I have 2 right now. I think 2 Harpists is fine. I think you're going to want at least 2 Perfumers. You're going to want a couple of these Harpy Lady 1s because they boost the attack here. You actually don't want to play the Cyber Harpy Ladies like I have. I just have 2 of them in here because they're 1800 attack, but you want to avoid having them in if you can. Now on top of that, you want a lot of quick play spells because when you have Slash out, they can proc, and then they proc her effects, so you can control when that goes off. So 3 Book of Moons. I also have a Forbidden Lance in here. You can actually probably add a little more, but that's up to you. I've seen people play this with a 30-card deck. Now Harpy's Hunting Ground is the skill that you want to play it with. I don't believe I have it, so I just put 2 of them in here, and you just use them when you can there. And such a funny picture as well, seeing the Ojama just run around. Hysteric Sign, you can probably play 1 of. Harpy's Feather Rest, you can play 1 of. Elegant Egotist, 2, probably 3. Really, really powerful card, and it came out very early in the days of Yu-Gi-Oh! When you read this effect now, this should be limited to once per turn. But it's not, so let's take full advantage of it. Hope this has been insightful, and more fun videos like this to come.